Hey Wanda, hello. Welcome to the live. Come and sit while I'm baking. Hey Fancy Day, hello. Today I'm making a chess pie and a pound cake. So I'm getting ready to do my chess pies. So as you come in, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to, you can join the membership for my channel. That will be even better. Okay, for this chess pie I'm making today, since I'm making two, I know my cake by heart, but this chess pie, I have to look at the recipe. You will need a deep dish pie shell, 1 stick of butter, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, 4 eggs, 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of cornmeal, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar or lemon juice, and I'm using lemon juice today. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 cup of evaporated milk or either whole milk. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. This light is shining. Hey Fancy, what is a chess pie? I never heard of that. It's an old Southern recipe. And it's sweet. It's good though. It is a very good pie. I have to make a pound cake today. My son-in-law's stepfather passed, so I'm making a pound cake to take to his mother's house. But my husband wanted a chess pie, so I am making him 2 chess pies. They are delicious, and also on my channel, I have a video where I made chess pies. So you can see that on my channel also. But we're going to get started. If I can get this ring light situated. Okay, I keep saying it. Okay, now first you have to, since I'm making 2 chess pies today, so I need 2 deep dish pie shells. I punch holes in it, and I got it in the oven pre-cooking a little bit, because if you don't, the chess pie, your pie shell will be a little doughy. You know how it can be doughy on the bottom? So I pricked it with a fork 4 or 5 times, and then I put it in the oven and let it pre-bake a little bit. So I'm going to take them out. These are the pie shells. Okay. Now, I have 2 sticks of butter in my mixer, and I will add, it calls for 1 pie, I'm sorry, you get 1 stick of butter, but I have 2 in. So it calls for 1.5 cups of sugar. So I have 3 cups of sugar here that I'm going to put into it. And you mix that together. While that is mixing, how is everybody doing today? You have any questions you want to ask about it? Any more questions? I can't seem to get this ring light situated the way I want it. Okay. It's mixing up. Okay, the butter and the sugar is mixed. Next, I'm going to try something else. I'll be right back. See if this will help with the lighting some. Okay. Now I am going to add the eggs. It calls for 4 eggs. Hey, boss, how you doing? Welcome to the live. I'm in filming now, but I will come over after. Okay, that's fine. So we need 4 eggs for 1 pie. So I have 8 eggs here to add. And you add your eggs 1 at a time. That's a nice little blooper. Okay. So I've got all 8 eggs in. Hi, Betty White. I play chess. The queen is the strongest. All right now. We're the queens. You know that. Okay. Get this all mixed up good. Mix it all up real good. Use 1 tablespoon of cornmeal. So I have 2 tablespoons next. And mix. Oh, I've got the flour. The flour is, let me see how much flour I got here. Well, this flour. 4 tablespoons of flour. So I have 8 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So if you use self-rising, the salt, the 4th teaspoon of salt that is called for in this recipe, don't use it. But if you use all-purpose flour, you put the salt in. So we'll dump the flour, Lord have mercy. And here is the salt. Let's mix that up. See who else is coming in. Hey, Be the Difference. How you doing today? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Shawana, how you doing, girl? Welcome. Betty White, Shawana. Be the Difference. That's all right. We're making a chess pie and we're going to make a pound cake. Because my husband wanted chess pie. Good. Just at work. Okay. Okay, now we've got the salt, cornmeal, flour. We're going to put in the lemon juice. And it's 1 tablespoon of vinegar or lemon juice. And I prefer using the lemon juice. So it's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice here if I don't spill it everywhere. Lord have mercy. And your evaporated milk. I'm using evaporated milk, or you can use whole milk, but this is what I'm using today. Pour that in. Make sure I got it all. Okay. We'll mix that up good. And the vanilla. Oh Lord, how can I forget the vanilla? 1 teaspoon vanilla. So that will be 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I'll put a little extra because I like my flavoring. So I always put a little bit more than what the recipe calls for. Okay, let's mix that all together. Okay, so I pray that I have everything in here. Your food, do you watch them? My fault. I love to watch somebody eating my food, and when they act like they enjoying it, oh, that it does something to me. I don't have to eat a bite, especially a male. I don't know what it is about me and a male eating. I love to see males eat, really enjoy their food. Oh, it just excites me. Oh, just to make sure it was good. Yep, I love it. I love it. Okay, I have put in 1 stick of unsalted butter, which I use 2 because I'm making 2 pies. It calls for 1 1/2 cup of sugar, and I use 3 cups. 4 eggs, I use 8 eggs. 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, I use 8. 1 tablespoon of cornmeal, I use 2. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt, I use 2 of those. 1 tablespoon of white vinegar or lemon juice, I use lemon juice, and so I use 2. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, I use 2 and a little extra. 1/4 cup of evaporated milk or whole milk, and 2 of those. My oven is set at 300. Hey Angela, how you doing, girl? Welcome to the live. My oven is set at 350 degrees, and you bake it for 45 to 55 minutes until the center is settled, okay? So we're getting ready now to pour the mixture into the pie shells, and make sure you use deep dish, and I prick with the fork a little bit and bake it a little bit before I put it in, okay? And TT, I'm still waiting on my pie. Lord, let me send you my address so you can come and get one. The mailing thing. If you could come by here and get it, you're more than welcome, my love. But you can have a piece of this today. Jimmy don't need 2 pies. Okay. We're ready to pour the mixture into the pie shells. Get all this good stuff off of here. Okay. I'm going to stir it up with my spatula and to make sure everything's mixed together good. Okay. And we'll make a pound cake next because I have to make a pound cake today also. So I'm pouring this into the shell. Look like I'm gonna have just a tad extra. Okay. They are ready to go. This is the chest pie. I hope you can see it. I don't know. I can't. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hold on. Let's see. There it goes. Can you see it? There it is. So it is ready to go in the oven, both of them. This off of here. And my oven is preheated at 350 degrees. And okay. Let me set the timer on my phone so I'll know when to go back and check it in 45 minutes to see how it's coming along. Okay. I'm going to clean this up and we'll get ready to start proceeding with the pound cake. Okay. For those of you who are new here today and haven't been here before, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And my head is cut off, okay? And I also have the membership button now. If any of you want to become members of my channel, I have some awesome perks. You'll be getting some great recipes and ideas, ways of cooking, recipes that I will not be putting on my channel in a video, but only for my membership people. Angela, good. Okay. Now, the pound cake, of course, you know it's the Sprite pound cake, one of my all-time favorites. I believe I make that pound cake in my sleep. Put this together. And I always use the Swan's Down cake flour. That's my all-time favorite. And to get a towel to wipe this off. Anybody have any questions? I bet you do make it with your... I make so many. But that's all right. I love it. Okay. Well, see what y'all saying. What do you think about sweet and salty? I love it. I love sweet and salty together. It's good. It really is. Okay. Let me put up this vanilla before I be using it again. In the Sprite pound cake, this is the cake flour that I use. Do you put foil on the edges of the pie crust towards the end? my chest pies takes so long to cook. Sometimes I do, but I have a edger that I got on Amazon that you place over your pies. So if you don't, my husband likes them, the edges dark anyway. So if you want to not let the edges get too dark, I put that around it. Okay, with this Sprite pound cake, let me get my pan. Angela, this is what I use to put over so my pie shells won't get any darker. And I got this on Amazon. Y'all know I love Noric pans. So this is the blunt pan that I will use to put the cake in. Oh yes, my mother-in-law has an edge. Okay, I like the crispy edges though. I do. Well, Jimmy does, so he's crazy about them. My husband doesn't like brown crust, and I do. Oh, it's good. It's good. Okay. You need 6 eggs at room temperature for this cake. 3 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature. I didn't get the sugar. 3 cups of sugar. Let me get the sugar. Okay. Is everybody doing good today? It's going to be 90 here today. It's beautiful outside. My husband is in the back working on the pond. He's getting the windmill started back up. And we thought all our core fish were dead, and he found one in there today. So he's happy because he thought all 5 of his koi were dead. This little bitty thing ain't gonna do nothing for me. Let me find something bigger. Poor Beverly. 3 cups of sugar. Just about there. I go through so much sugar and butter. It is unreal. I need to have a butter and a sugar factory. I go through so much. Use this one. Now, I've already sifted my flour. That's 3 cups of flour. Use 3/4 cups of Sprite. And you pour in 3 teaspoons of lemon extract into the Sprite. And I pour a little extra of this also because y'all know I love flavoring. So all that time. Okay, let's put our butter in, and it's at room temperature. For some reason, my medication got me feeling real jittery today. I don't know what's going on with this little jittery feeling. It too shall pass. I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, Angel. Angela, to my angel. I have the, let's see, what Betty said. I like the for real butter. Yeah, this is real butter. I don't use no other kind but real unsalted butter. I buy probably 10 packs a week. 10 packs a week of butter every week. Sometime more. Now we mix the butter together until it's mixed up good. While it's mixing, I'll see what you're talking about. It's gonna be hot down here today, and yes, it is. It's gonna be 90 here today. 90, which is all right. Yes, I really does make a difference. I can tell. Yes, butter makes a difference. Margarine? No. But you know, butter is better for you than margarine anyway. Margarine is loaded with salt. I don't care for margarine, especially when I'm making a grilled cheese. Butter makes a world of difference when you're making your grilled cheese. Okay, we got 8 people in the live and 6 thumbs up. So if everybody can give me thumbs up, I appreciate it. I keep 12 sticks in the fridge. There you go, Angela. You sound just like me. Every time my husband goes to the grocery store, he comes back with more. This freezer in here is full of it. Downstairs, we have a refrigerator in the garage and a deep freezer. They both have butter in it. And we still get it as we go to the store. Can't run out of that. Gotta have my butter. Gotta have butter. When the butter is well mixed, now I'm going to put in the 3 cups of sugar and mix that together. Did y'all see my video of Noah's Ark where we went this weekend leading up to our anniversary? May the 30th, which is Sunday, will be 51 years for Jimmy and I being married. So we went away this weekend rather than going the week, this coming up weekend, because it's Memorial Day and there'll be so much traffic about. And the traffic was good. We had beautiful days, good traveling. Everything went very well. We had a good time. And thank you. It is a must to see. Noah's Ark in Erlanger, Kentucky. It is 3 levels, but it's just unbelievable to think Noah and his sons built that ark. It is in the level that had all the animals on it. Oh. And I had never thought about they got to have the feeding trough, the water area, and one was at each little cage area for them. It was just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. But let me tell you about going up there. We were almost to Erlanger, Kentucky. And I looked up and I seen, I drove there and Jimmy drove back. So I seen 2 police cars were right in the middle of the road. And it wasn't like for a funeral procession or nothing like that. And I said, well, they must be escorting somebody. What is going on? So then it was like on each lane, maybe three rows of vehicles in front of us, and one was a transfer truck, so I couldn't see what was going on. Traffic comes to a standstill, just a standstill. We didn't know what had happened, what was going on. Traffic was backed up as far as I could see in my rearview mirror. This young man, he looked like he was Puerto Rican maybe, was right next to me. I'm going to get enough of rolling down my window when somebody rolled their window down, want to say something to me in the car. I do it all the time before I even think. I just automatically roll the window down when somebody rolled the window down. But anyway, the Lord was with me. He took care of me. This young man, he said, when I rolled the window down, he wanted to know who we were. I said, I beg your pardon? He said, well, I see the police escort up there for you. I said, the police escort is not for us. We're trying to figure out what is going on. I don't know why they're up there. He said, well, because you were in that black Escalade with those dark tinted windows, I figured you were celebrity or something. I said, no, we're just ordinary people trying to get up the road. We had the best. And he said, well, I hope nothing goes on because I got my baby in the back of the car. He said, I can't see why we're come to a standstill here. Nobody understood why. Then all of a sudden, a film of smoke came over. It was just smoke in that area. You could hardly see on either side. Where was a lot of plants around there, and we assume it came from one of those plants, and it must have been some kind of explosion or something that had happened. They stopped the traffic dead, but what I see, you had to be slow to go through that smoke. So when my husband realized what was going on, he said, roll the windows up, roll the windows, he got everything rolled up. And I have asthma. And then by the time, it didn't take but a few seconds to drive through it, but by the time I got through it, it was in my lung, it had taken my breath away. I couldn't hardly breathe. And I gave people warning to let them know that you were going through some kind of chemicals, what was going, especially with people who have breathing problems. But royalty pulling in. That's what I got the best kick out of that. I said, hear this young, I guess because we were so close up to them. And my husband is an OG to his heart. He's one of those. When we leave to go on a trip, you got to wash that car. And when we're coming back, you got to wash that car before you get back on the road. He does not drive around in a dirty vehicle. Never have, never will. That is just something he does not do. He don't like driving around in dirty cars. But other than that, that was the highlight. We laughed about that. I said, here they thought we were a celebrity just because we're in a Cadillac. I said, no, we're not a celebrity. We're just ordinary people. Let me finish this. Let me see what my pies are doing. Yeah, they coming along. Okay. Now, the sugar and the butter is mixed up well. So I'm going to add my eggs one at a time at room temperature. I drill this in. Room temperature for them eggs and butter, and it makes a difference in your baking, your cakes and pies. One egg down. A lot of people pre-break their eggs. I really need to do that, but I never think about it before I start. So. Let's see. I wish my husband would wash our car, but we're in the woods, so there is really no point. We live on a hill. We in the woods. Honey, in my backyard ain't nothing but wood. But my husband has always been like that. He likes a car clean, and he just never goes anywhere without cleaning his car. And I was ready to come on back home, and the first thing he said, where is the nearest car wash? Here we go. Okay, all 6 eggs are in, and I'll mix this up good. I need to spray my pan. And this is what I'm going to spray my pan with. Pan Baking Perfect Release. This has butter and the flour mix in it. I'm making a cake later. A dog. Oh, your baby's birthday. Good. You sound like a fun lady. Thank you. And how are you, Wes? How is Wes doing today? Thank you. Everyone say hi to Wes. Okay. And let's spray this in. Make sure you don't overbeat your cake, because overbeating your cake does not make a good cake neither. So now I'm putting in the cake flour. Mix this up slowly. This is 3/4 cups of Sprite and 3 teaspoons of lemon extract. A lot of your cake recipes, you're supposed to start and end with flour. Put your liquids in mixture in between. With this cake, sometimes I put all the flour in there and then put it. I just do as I please. Angela says, good to see you, Wes. Hi. Hi there, Betty from Scotland. I'm going to pour all the liquid in now. I forgot to put the ad in. Oh, okay. Y'all talking to each other. Good. We have 8 people here and 8 thumbs up. Betty, I will go see. Yeah. Okay. Y'all keep on talking. Good. Now I'll put in the rest of the flour mixture. And we'll mix that up good, and then we'll put it in the pan. Like your blouse, Beverly. This is a little short dress. This little 70-year, I'm almost 70. I'm not 70 yet, but I will be in August. Got on a dress above my knees, girl. Hey! I'm doing it today. It's just a house dress. See how much time I have on my pies? 21 minutes and 39 seconds. Okay. I'm all right. Let's get this around the edges and make sure everything is blended in well. Mr. Bentley is sitting outside. He's supposed to be helping Papa, but Mr. Bentley is my Pomeranian. But he's sitting out there in the sun having a good time. Okay. Ooh, I can smell those pies. West was from West. She's from North Carolina, then moved to Tennessee as an adult. Well, West, I am from North Carolina, Weldon, North Carolina, and moved to Tennessee when I got married. I've been here for 50 years. You know me, I love these American accents. The mixer is nice and quiet. Yep, that's one of my Christmas gifts from my husband. He got me a new mixer. When we were coming home from Kentucky, he said, well, where do you want to go next? Where's the next trip? So we getting ready to plan another trip. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to over beat it. Get the good stuff off of here. And we'll pour this in the pan. Do my cleaning up. Well, see what y'all saying. Bye, Boss Life online. Bye, Boss. Bye, Gio. Okay. The cake batter is ready to put in the pan. Here's the cake batter. Now it's ready to go in the pan. It's good and buttery looking. Okay. All that. Shake it up good and get it even out. That looks good. Can you be the difference? Thank you, Joy. What does it taste? Oh, it's good. It's good. Don't get me started. It is good. Here you go. That's it. Oh my. Oh my. It is good. and you pat it down a couple of times. Okay. Here is one that I made. Half of it is still here. This is ours. Half is gone. The same cake. Okay. Ooh, the pies are coming along good. I'm not gonna put the cake in the oven. I'm not gonna open it until, because I don't want that heat to come out. I want that temperature to be consistent. So I'm gonna leave this here until my pies are done. I'm coming up. Come on over. What part of Tennessee are you living in? Where are you located at? I hope we're near each other. This one? My house is a sweet house. Ain't nothing in here but sweets. You don't find no food, but you find plenty of sweets. I got food, but not like sweets. Hey, bring me that back for me to eat. Girl, it is cupcakes over there. My grandkids made brownies last night. They made brownies last night. Jimmy likes Oreos. It's a jar of Oreos. Then he has chocolate chip cookies. Sweets are everywhere. I'm getting my kitchen gutted. It's so no. Oh, I love redoing the kitchen. I mean, yeah, it is a mess when they're doing it. That is a mess, because when they were redoing our kitchen, I couldn't wait till they got through. And that dust everywhere, every day. I'm trying to get the dust up. But it was a losing battle. I just needed to wait until they got through and then do it. Bless life. I can't wait to see the tour. How nice, Marlene. Oh, hey, Marlene. You know, I was thinking, I'm looking at my other girl, Joy. I need to clean these glasses, I guess. Marlene, I'm so sorry. How you doing, baby girl? I should get in there and film before. Yes. Yes, Marlene, do it before. And I didn't think about doing it when they were doing mine. But I just took pictures afterwards. That's all I did. That should make a good video. Yes, it will, Marlene. That will make a good one. That will make a real good. And they like those kind of videos, because the one I show afterwards of my kitchen, I think I've gotten over 5,000 views on it. Yep. And another thing. Okay, be right back. When you're doing your videos, I don't know if everybody, Wes, will wait for you. Yeah. I don't know if everyone goes to the back to the dashboard and look at their analytics and keep up with what's going on their pages and their videos that has the most views, the ones that they're watching the most. You really need to put some time into that. It's very, very important, because the videos of where I'm searching for my mother, thank you, Jesus, they have been blessed. Most of every one of them that I've done is in the thousands. I think my second one is close to 11,000 now, but they're all up there. And the last one I did about the mulattoes, mulatto. I always booger that word. It is blowing up. Every morning I get up, I done had 300 or 400 views over the night from that video. So watch your videos. Your video that has the most views, you need to do more like it. That's how, I started my channel as Flower Glamorous. I don't understand half of it barely. That's exactly how I read the chat. I be making comments up by myself until I reread a few times. Oh, oh Lord. But watch your analytics. I mean, some people tell you, don't go back there and look at them. Don't get caught up in numbers. Don't do this and don't do. I look at my analytics every day, 2 or 3 times a day, and sometimes more. I know which videos are the best and which are not, and to make more like it. As I was going back to when I started, I was Flower Glamorous, and I love my flowers. But flower videos, their RPMs are not high at all. If you want, the flower videos I do now, I do it because I love my flowers. Because the RPMs are nothing. Cooking videos, up there. Cake videos, off the chain. Off the chain. I have some of my cakes depend on the cake. Now, my Better Than Sex cake is my #1 cake video. It's my my Better Than Sex, and my mandarin, and that bread pudding. Oh my goodness, it's blowing up. Pecan pie. So the baking is where my high RPMs are at now. Baking and my ancestry journal, looking for my mother. Those are where. Now my tutoring, where I be telling about different things, how to grow your channel, those kind of videos, those RPMs are pretty good. They're good. Depend on the video that you're doing. They're good, but the cooking are better. My baking is better. I found out baking is better than cooking. I mean, like cooking on the stove, recipes like that. Their RPM is not as high as my cake RPMs. They're up there. And the RPMs for my channel, this has made it to grow up there by having those. But check out your analytics. See what videos are doing the best. And a lot of your videos piggyback from other channels. You get views, from like channels with like content. It piggybacks to you. I get a lot of views from channels I didn't even knew exist and then I went and joined them because I was getting videos because they had like content. Hi, Rochelle. How you doing? Welcome to the live, Rochelle. I hope you're doing good today. If I missed anybody coming in, I am sorry, but welcome. I love to eat Better Than Sex. I have been making that cake since the 70s. Back in the 70s, I started making that cake. And when I first started baking it then, people were paying me to make them that cake back then. And I have been making, you can make it chocolate, vanilla, yellow cake. You can use different ways of doing it. So, and it's an easy cake to make. It's not hard at all. But that cake, I have good views on that. And if you can go on my channel and look, the best views are my fried cornbread is high, but the cakes, they're up there. They are really up there. And the ancestry where I'm looking for my mother. And I thank the Lord that it's being blessed, because so many people have blessed me with so many ideas and ways to look. And they're feeling and they're going through the same thing. And I comment back to every comment I get. I do the red heart, but I always send a reply for myself. And that helps your channel. The red heart is good, but with your analytics, YouTube like to see you communicating, you're talking to the people, you're chatting with the people. So make sure that you start commenting back, not just sending the red hearts. Now, if I had like 10,000 comments, that's hard to do, but we're small channels. So it's no excuse for us not sending a comment back to everyone who comments on your channel. It's no excuse for it whatsoever. And I know people are busy. You work, you got family, you got life. I understand that. But I have commented on some channels that I know can comment better than what they do. And it take them a month sometimes. I be done forgot what they be commenting about. A month later, I get a comment where they're replying my comment. Your first 24 hours is your most important when you put your video up. And that first 24 hours, you need to strive to get, if you can, to get 100 views. When you get 100 views, then YouTube will push you out more. That's why you want to share it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Pinterest, anywhere, any social media that you can share your video on. You need to do that. You needed to promote it everywhere. Emails, any way that you can. Facebook pages. And don't just go in there dropping your video. If you're not communicating with or interacting with that channel, don't just stop in and put your information up then, but you need to interact. I recently got a reply to a comment that was a year old. Oh, Lord. Was it me? Because before I learned this, I have some old comments in there. That's when I was just doing the red hearts, and I thought that's all you had to do. And I got a bunch of comments that are about a year old, and some I have been here and there. I'll send a comment back to now, but since I learned better, I do better. And that's what you need to do. When you learn better, you do better. If I get 100 views, I would need a diaper. Angela, you got me laughing. It probably was me. We got to work on it, because you see a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they will say, They set aside time for after they have uploaded a video for the first so many hours to respond to the comments. So you need to take heed. I've noticed a change in that. I mean, things that make your analytics grow, that you can get these views, respond. People like for you to talk to them. It was a lady, because I have a lot of my subscribers are organic people, just everyday people, not just YouTube content creators. Then we all need to strive outside the box. We need to get those organic people too, not just the people in our circle. You need to go further. And I have several of them that have sent me comments, and we end up chatting for over an hour, just back and forth. Because when they would send a reply, I would answer to that, and they would answer. And I told them, a lot of them, it was like they were at my dining room table, and we were having a conversation, and we were just chit-chatting. I was really enjoying it because they were pouring in good stuff into my spirit. And so when you get those good comments and that good conversation going on, you don't mind sitting there chit-chatting with people. And that makes your subscriber feel important, like they're special. And that's what you want to do. And you want them all to feel like, it's a family environment. We're a family here. And this content creator cares about me. He or she answers my comments. They're there for me. Sometime it may be the next day with after it's been up for a couple of hours, my videos, but I always leave a comment now. I get more views now than I only join people that make the same content as me. Yeah, I understand that, and you do, but you got to go outside your realm a little bit too. You're supposed to stay within your niche, but you got to step out. I agree with that, but I don't agree with that because you got to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. You got to step out, not all the time. You got to be familiar. Like if I was just a cooking channel, all I would do is go to cooking people, other cooking channels. That I understand. Yeah. That's the cake. The pie. That I see. Yeah, that I see. But I try to go see a little bit of everybody, different ones, because I've learned that the ones that I thought within I really don't, my niche is cooking, blogging, and my flowers. Like I told you, my flowers don't pay nothing. But anyway, those are and reviews. I was surprised. Reviews RPMs are low also. Depend on what the product is. It depends on the product. Because I have some of my reviews that the RPMs are really high. Oh, it's getting there. I'm gonna set it for about 10 more. Because I did it for 45 minutes. Let's do it for 50 and see how she looks. But that's why you need to check your RPMs and see what it is paying you. The CPM is like, what the CPM is everything combined. If somebody give you a super chat or somebody join your channel, all that combined is your CPM. Your RPM is what monies you gonna get. It's what you gonna receive. That's the RPM, and that's what you're looking for. And that's per 1,000 views. Per 1,000 views. And that makes a difference. Now, I have some on my cooking and my ancestry watch that the RPM is like $30 per 1,000. Then I have RPM. I found one that was 1 cent. You hear me? 1 penny. 1 penny. Those kind of videos I get away from. Because I'm not going to waste my time doing a video that for 1,000 views, you get 1 penny. That's why you need to check out your analytics. You need to go with your videos because in the back where it says content at the dashboard, then next it says content. You go to the content. At the content, you click on it. It'll have your description, and the next one, it'll tell you the analytics for that video. You need to go to those analytics and look what that video is producing. It'll tell you the revenue for it. It'll tell you how long they're viewing it. All the information is there. It's no reason that we throwing out this video and that video and this. Ain't none of them making no sense. None of them line up with your channel, what's going on. It's like we're just grabbing at this and grabbing at that just to make a video right quick. And it ain't making no sense. Your video needs to tell a story. What story are you telling? Even the shorts need to tell a story. It needs to be a story. I'm still trying to get a hang of that shorts. Oh, and I got to tell you that. Mocha Living is my short channel. I'm trying that. I think I got about 20 shorts on that channel. But I'm trying to do a just shorts on Mocha Living. Let me see what y'all saying. Just having supper. I'm still here. Okay, Wes. Enjoying it while it is hot, Wes. Yes. I thought CPM was comments per minute. Good grief. No. No, Angela. CPM is everything put together per thousand. Is your super chats, if you have memberships, the applaud button, the ads, it's everything put there together, all the revenue. That's what the CPM is. Your RPM is what you make, what you will clear. Now, like I have several. I have several videos that the CPM is over $100. I have one that CPM is over 200. But then you go to the RPM and it'd be like $20 or $30. Then I have some that'll be $9. That's why you need to study it. You need to go back there and know. I mean, I've had people tell me, I don't ever look at that. Where is it at? I don't ever look. That's why you lollygagging, putting out a video about this, that, and everything else. But what you need to do, when you have a video that's doing good, you copy it. You do another video similar to it. That's how you do it. Today you put up a video and you get 1,200 views of it. And 2 days later, now we'll say that video is buying new furniture or something. Then 2 days later, you're going to put up a video and it's going to be about you going to the drag racing. What sense? And then you're going to get 15 views on that one. And you done got over 1,000 views on the other one. And you got this one here that you ain't getting but 15 views on it. And then when you go racing on again on Saturday, you're going to make another video about that. That don't make no sense. You make more videos about the ones that are doing good. You copycat those. You copycat them. It don't have to be the same. That's why I don't learn when I watch a lot of these big YouTube channels, especially when they're teaching. They're basically saying the same thing over and over again, but with a new title. It's the same video. Because I know it's one that's doing videos about shorts. And every time I'll be wanting to know, and I go to, I say, oh, she got another video up about shorts. She just changed the name, but she's saying the same thing she said in the one before. But you know what? She getting thousands and thousands of views. Okay, 85% of my views are from non-subscribers. Mine too, Angela. Mine are from non-subscribers. They are. And mine are, they're dedicated. They're really, and I had so many say, I don't watch this and I gotta watch that. And I love it. That's why I make the same content. That's it. That's it. Living your best life. Let me see if I don't burn up my pies. And I opened that oven door and I wasn't supposed to, but I did it. Okay, they're getting it. That's why I'm okay. Yep, that's what we have to do, people. I didn't know I'd been on over an hour. I don't want to bore y'all. What in the world? I'm supposed to have been doing that for 5 minutes and I done said it for 43 minutes. See, I can't talk and do stuff at the same time. I ain't one of those that can talk and chew gum at the same time, I don't think. Not me doing stuff like that. Let me put this in. Now, that's better, Beverly. You are rich, Beverly. Rochelle. Rich in God, honey. My God is an awesome God. He does everything he say he gonna do and more. Because, Rochelle, you don't understand this. Here lately, I've been sitting back and thinking about back over my life and how good God has been to me and how he's brought me through things at the time. You know how you're a knucklehead and you think you know everything and you know it better than the next person and you don't know nothing. And God brought me through that stupidity, making those bad judgment calls, and he brought me out. And seemed like at at the last moment, when you think you can't make it, that's when God steps in and he does something for you. You know the old saying, God take care of fools. But I look back over my life and I just seen, from a child on up. I remember when I lived on 4th Street in Weldon, North Carolina, and it was a 2-story house, 2-story yellow house, and upstairs was one room, but it had several windows, and to face the front was a window. And I used to sit in that window as a child, because I don't remember a lot of my childhood, but this I remember vividly. And sit in that window and look out and see the other kids playing, because I couldn't go out and play like the other kids. And I would sit up there and cry because I wanted to be like the other kids and to get out and play and go places and learn things. And I couldn't do those things. So all I could do was watch everybody else. I just watched. And I was thinking, to me, it seemed like life was taking forever. A day took a lifetime to go by because I wanted my life to go. I wanted to get out of where I was in the place that I was in. And I thought I was in a bad place, but really I wasn't. But you know how you think as a child. And then as a teenager, how I made bad choices and God still brought me through it. And as growing up, even in your marriage, your marriage is just like a job. You got to work at it. It don't happen overnight. I laugh sometimes when I hear somebody talking on TV and they all that fluff and all that. They try to act like everything's just perfect. We never have any problems. We're in love. You don't know what love is. You're in lust, but you don't know what love is. It takes years to get true love. You don't know what love is. And nobody that's been married for 2 years gonna tell me what a marriage is about. Honey, don't want to hear it. Because you don't know. You just don't know what I've been through, how God brought me through it, how he made a way out of no way. He opened doors that nobody else could open but him. And no, we've had our ups and downs, and I ain't gonna say that every day was a good day, because it was not. But he told me my latter days will be my best days, and God is not a man that he should lie, because everything he says is the truth. And when he told me your best is just begun. So enjoy your life, work at your marriage. No, you're not gonna agree on everything. You're not, because you're two different people, but you come together as one. You come together as one, and it takes time to come together as one. You got to work at it every day. You got to do things that you know that your spouse like, and your spouse got to do things he know that you like. And to get to that place, and some people get there faster than others. But how did I get all the way over here to say she wanted to hold my daddy under the water? He was been there, done that, got the badge. You go through different levels. You got to pick your battle. Every argument is not a battle. Sometimes you just got to smile and walk away. But you got to learn how to do it. And that don't happen overnight. And you hear like, we never have an argument. We've been married for 25 years and we've never had an argument. Okay. If you believe it, I don't. Okay. They were married 52 years. Yes. And how we talk to each other sometimes around my girls, I have to watch it because they get upset. They think we're arguing, but it's just the way we talk to each other. We love it because it's our communication to each other, but they don't understand it. And then I can tell by the look in their eyes, I was saying, well, Jimmy, we need to shut up. Oh, they think we're arguing, but we're not. It's just the way we play. It's how we carry on with. It's a routine we found that worked for us. And you got to find one that works for you. What works for me won't work for you. And what works for you won't work for me. So, because we're different people and we all have different ways. Okay. Let me look at this pie. I'm trying to stay here so you can see the pie, but time is getting by. And I know y'all got things to do. And they are getting there. They're golden. But I put a picture on the community page and let you see it. But I want to speak life into you because you need to do it every day. You need to speak life over your life into yourself. And I put this at the end of all my videos. I've started. I didn't before, but I have started now. And a lot of them you see it. Speak life. These are the decrees. I am courageous. I am unstoppable. I am victorious. I am. I am love. And I'm still learning on the love deal. I am blessed. I am gifted. I am anointed. I am successful. I am healed. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am whole. I am confident. I am forgiving. We can't hold grudges. This is for me. Beverly, you cannot hold grudges. I am grateful. I am generous. I am strong. I am favored. I am able. I am powerful. I am fruitful. I am God's masterpiece. You are God's masterpiece because our God does not make any junk. You are blessed and highly favored. Okay, yes. Be the different. I love those affirmations. Yes, I do too. I speak them every day over my life. Before I hit the floor, I say my affirmations. I thank the Lord. I am blessed and highly favored, and I know it. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of your heart. You got to delight in the Lord. You got to love on him like you love on your brother, sister, your mother, your father, your spouse. You got to love on him. Speak truth over your life. Yep. Let me check it one more time. I'm going to show you one, and then we're going to go. Nope, I can't show you because it's still jiggering. I'm sorry, but I'll put a picture up on the community board. I love you, but God loves you more. Be blessed and prosperous. And you know what? I must do this again. I'm going to make this asparagus recipe I have. It's good. But I think I'm going to just do a video for that. I don't know. I may do it live. We'll wait and see. I love you. Woo! Thank you, Angela. Yes, we got to keep praying. We got to stay prayed up. We got to stay prayed up. Covering. Speak life, not death. Love you all and see you soon. It smells so good in here. And those who can, come on over and get a piece of chest pie with me. We'll have a cup of coffee and sit at the table, okay? Bye-bye, my loves.